What's up, guys? Alex is here, GuitarForce.com. As you can see, today we're going to take a look at Stevie Ray Vaughan's version of Leave My Girl Alone, which was written by Buddy Guy, actually. And this was a request from all of you guys, so here's the lesson. I hope you like it. The tabs are going to be available for downloads at GuitarForce.com. Unfortunately, I couldn't find the backing track for this song, so we're just going to have to stick with the guitar samples. If you would like to support this channel, the links are going to be in the description box down below, and I'd appreciate it very much. The tuning for this song is going to be just a standard for Stevie Ray Vaughan, which is E flat, which is half step down on all the strings. For the sound, I was using the VST guitar rig, the VST plugin guitar rig, and I'm going to show you the picture of the preset in just a moment. And actually, while you are checking out the picture of the preset, I'm going to play you my low E string so you can tune up and play along with this lesson. Alright guys, so without further ado, let's go for the close-up and start this lesson. Alright, so the intro goes like this. Okay, so here what we do is we have on the high E and the B strings a double stop, which is fretted on the 9th fret. And now what we do is we hammer on a quick hammer on, which is a grace note on the B string to 11th fret, playing that grace note, and at the same time playing the high E string. And as we hammer on, we then pick 2 times. Then we repeat again. And then we have quickly, so we pick the strings, pull off to 9, and then we slide down to the 6th fret very fast, like that. So then we have, just slides out from around 18th fret or something like that, a double stop on the both strings, and then we do exactly the same thing. And then we'll go into the lick. So here we bend the G string on the 8th fret. By the way, everything is going to be played on the B flat minor pentatonic, alright? So it's based on the B flat here. So we bend the G string on the 8th fret, and at the same time fretting the high E string on the 6th fret. So we have this pick and fingers going on the picking hand. So we bend the G string, then we release it, pull off to 6, and then we play 8, and then we go for this double stop, which is on the G and the B strings on the 6th fret, adding some vibrato, and then we have quick, which is a pull off 8 to 6 on the D string, going to the 8th fret on the A. So all together would be like this. Okay, then the next lick goes like this. Okay, so here the first part, slowly. So we start with the bend on the 8th fret on the G string, then we go to B string 6, high E 6, then we have on the B string 9 to 6, then we have another bend on the G string 8th fret, and as we bend it up, we then go 6 to 8, add some vibrato, and then we have, so it goes 6 on the G to 8 on D, then we have with the same finger going to the G string, 8th fret, then we have 6 on B, 6 on G, again with the same finger, then we have pull off 8 to 6 on the D string, 8 on the A, and we slide out, and then we go right into this 6, 7, 8 on the A string, and then we play the F7 chord. Then we go 6 to 6 on the A string, and then we go into the verse, and it starts off with the B flat 7 chord, which looks like this. Okay, so slowly one more time, this last lick is going to be like this. Okay, after that we go into the first verse, and we have a few licks going on there. So the first one is going to be like this. So here we're going to be using these sixes quite a lot, and so it's on the high E and the G strings. So we start with the G string, 6th fret, and then we go to the high E 6th fret, and we add some vibrato. Next lick goes like this. Okay, so here again we're going to be doing this with the pick and the finger picking. So we fret the high E string all the time at the 6th fret, and on the G string we do. So as we play this, which is bend half step on the 8th fret of the G string, then we go 6, 8, then back to 6, 8 on D. And throughout this phrase that we play, we also pick the high E string, like that. Then we go 8 on G, 6 on G, to 8 on the D string. So all together slowly. And then the next lick, so this is on the G string, going 6 to 7, minor third to the major third. Then we go B6, high E6, 9, 6 on B, pull off. Then we have bend on the G string, 8 frets, bending it up, bring it down, pull off to 6, 8 on D, back to G string 6, then we go to 8 to 6, pull off on the D string, 8 on A, and then we have a quick slide here on the 6 frets of the low E string, and then we have, which is slide into the 8th fret on the G string, back to 6, and then picking high E6. So slowly the whole lick is going to be like this. Then we have again, this time we stay on the first note a little bit longer, so you have to listen to the original song, and when you play along with it, just listen to the rhythm. So some notes are shorter, some notes are longer. Okay, so the same thing here. Next lick goes like this. Alright, so here we change the position, we go to the second position of the minor pentatonic scale. So we start off with the 11th fret on the B string, going to high E, 9, 11, bend it up, then pick the note again, bring it down, pull off to 9, and then play 11 on B, and then 9 on high E with a slide bend at the end. And then we have, it's a quick slide from the 11th fret to sort of around 9, 8 frets, something like that. The goal is here to create this sound, which is sliding fast and pulling off to the 6 on the B string. And then we do kind of the same on the G string, but staying in this position now. So pulling off from 8 to 6 on the G string, and then we have quick pull-offs also on D, 8 to 6. Then we have 8, 6, 5 on the A string, okay? And then the last two notes are going to be, sorry. So it's again the double stop, the 6th, but this time on the 8th fret. So 8 on G going to high E8. So slowly the whole lick is going to be like this. Okay, one more time. Alright, next one is again the double stop, the 6s, so we move down to the 6th fret. And again, we play the G string 6th fret, and in the end there is a slight bend going on, going to high E6, high E string 6th fret. Okay, next lick is going to be like this. Alright, so this consists of a few licks, this whole phrase. So again we have the thing where we play with the pick and the finger, and we do exactly the same thing. So the first finger is fretting 6 frets on high E, while on the G string we play the lick. So it goes again on the G string, bent up, then it goes 6, 8, 6, while at the same time picking the high E string. And then we have two notes on the D string 8th fret. Then we have, so here we go 6, 7, 8, and then we go on the A string, sorry, and then we go 8 on G, going to high E8 fret, back to the G string 8th fret, and then we bend it up, going to high E string 6th fret, then we have again, so it's back to G string, bending up the string, bringing it down, 8th fret to 6, then we have 8 on D, back to G6, and then we have quick pull-offs, which are on the D string 8 to 6, 8, 6, 5 on the A, like that. So all together slowly would be like this. Then after that we have again 6s on the G string, 6th fret, on the G and the high E strings, so 6th fret. Next lick is going to be like this. So here we bend G string 8th fret, go into 6 on the G string, 8 on D, back to G string 6th fret, and then again we have pull-offs, 8 to 6 on the D, and then 8, 6, 5 on the A string. So again one more time. Next two licks are exactly the same. We have the 6s on the G and the high E, and repeat one more time. Next lick goes like this. Okay, so here starts off with the bend on the G string 8th fret, going 6, B, 6, high E, 9, 6 on the B string, G string, bend up 8th fret, bring it down, pull off to 6, 8 on the D, back to G string 6th fret, staying on this note, adding some vibrato, and then we go. So it goes 8, 6 on the D, then we have 8, 7, 6 on the A string, and as we get to the 6th fret we play, we make a bend and release, and slide down to the 4th fret. Then we have on the low E 6th fret. After that we have 6 to 8 on the D string, going to 6 on G. Then we have quick pull off on the D string, 8 to 6, 8 on the A string, and kind of slide out, or just stop the lick there. And then we go again into the double stop, 8 on the G, going to 8 on the high E. So again, one more time, all together, slowly goes like this. Next lick is again the 6s on the G and the high E. And then after that, the last lick before the solo goes like this. So goes G string, 8th fret, bend up, 6 B, 6 high E, 9 to 6, pull off on the B string, G string, bend up, 8th fret, bring it down, pull off to 6, D string 8, 6 on G, pull off on the D string 8 to 6, 8 on the A string, and then we go 6, 7, 8 on the A into the chord again, F9 or F7. So one more time slowly. And then after that we go into the solo. Alright, so the solo, we're going to break it up into licks and phrases, and I'm going to play each of the parts slowly so you can actually see what's going on. Also, you want to use some kind of overdrive pedal for this section. I'm using the OCD by Full Tone. So here's my sound. This is clean with the overdrive engaged. Okay, so let's break up the solo. So the first phrase goes like this. So it starts off with the bend on the G string, 8 frets. Then we go to high E 6 to B string 6 and back to high E 6. Then we have bend on the 9th fret of the high E, bend up and then bring it down. Next phrase goes like this. So we play again between the high E and the B strings on the 6th fret for 3 times. And then we play 6, 9, 6 on the high E. So we have adding some vibrato at the end. Then we have a little bit longer phrase which I'm going to break up. So it goes like this. Alright, so it starts off with a pull off 9 to 6 on the B string. Then we bend G string on the 8th fret. And then we have quick drop and then quickly bend up the note again. Like that. And then we go pull off 8 to 6 on the same string on the G, go into 8 on D, then we go back up to the G string playing 6, 8, bend up, then we have 6 on B, 6 on high E, 9 to 6 on the B string, 9 slides up to 11 on the B, then we have 9 on high E, 11 on B, 11 on high E, and bend it up, bring it down, pull off to 9, 11 on B, and then we have 9 on the high E, quickly go into 11 on the B string, pull off to 9, slide down to the 6th fret, pick high E string on the 6, then we have 9 to 6 on the B again. Go into G string, 8th fret, bend up, bring it down, pull off to 6. 8 on the D string, back to G, 6 to 8, bend up. 6 on B, 6 on high E, and then 6 on G string. So slowly all of that is going to be like this. Then we have, it's a rake, so we have dead strings here, like A and D, and we bend the G string on the 8th fret, like that. Then we change positions, we go up to 1 octave higher, so to the 18th position, and it's going to be like this. So as we slide on the G string, we go into high E 18 to B 18. Then we have 21st fret on the B string, and we have a gradual bend here. Then we have 18 on high E, 21 on B, 20 bend on the G string. Then we have 18 B, 18 high E, back to 18 on B. And then we have 21st fret on the high E, bent up, then bring it down. Then we have, so it's 18 on the high E, 18 on B, back to 18 on high E, 20. Then we have a hammer-on pull-off, 18, 20, 18 on the high E, 20 on the B string, to 18. Then we go to high E again, 18, 21st fret, bend up and bring down. So slowly the whole thing is going to be like this. Then the next part is going to be like this. So Stevie actually did this a lot. He starts off in a higher position and then slide down 1 octave. So starts off with an 18 on high E, 21 to 18 on B, and then from the 20th fret on the G string, we slide down to the 8th fret, pull off to 6, then go to D string 8th fret, then back to G again, 6 to 8, bend up, 6 on B, 6 on high E, 9 to 6 on B, and then we go into the bend on high E 9th fret. So slowly would be like this. And then we go into a series of bends here. So first one is on the D, first one is on the high E string, 9th fret, and we do 2 more. Then we move up 1 fret, so on the 10th fret we have 3 more bends. Then 1 more fret up on the 11th fret, 2 bends. And right after the second bend on the 11th fret of the high E string, we go to the 9th fret and quickly go into the B string on the 11th fret. And as we stay on this note, we add some vibrato and also pick the note a few times, and then we have next lick. So as we stay here, just listen carefully to the song where Stevie picks this note, when he picks it. So we have this quick, which is on the 11th fret, 2 16th notes. Then we pick the 9th fret on the high E, back to B string on the 11th fret, like that. And then again go into the next lick. So far we got this. If I would play it from up here slowly. So this next lick, which starts off with the B string on the 11th fret, 2 times again, 2 16th notes. Then we go to high E 9 to 11, and then we slide into the 11th fret from the 9th fret. So then we pick 11, going to 9 to 11 on the B string, and then we have just these 2 notes, 11 on B, going to 9 on the high E string. So we have this. Then the next part is going to be again bending here, and it starts off with just a single string on the 11th fret, high E. So we do 3 bends. The third one is with the rake. So we have dead strings here, like that, bend up, add some vibrato. Then we have another bend with the rake, another one, but this time we catch the B string, so you get this sound, okay? So you bend it 2 times. So you go kind of in between these 2 frets, which are on the 11th and 9th, and also bending both strings. So the high E and the B string, and the B string. I'm sorry, the 11th fret on the high E and B, and also on the 9th fret, the high E and the B strings. Like that, okay? So if I were to play this bending lick, it's going to be like this. So as you can see, sometimes it's kind of hard to get these 2 strings fretting with 1 finger at the same time, but that's how we do it. So like I said, going between the 11th frets on the high E and the B, and then switching to the 9th fret. So you go between these 2 frets, like that. Then after that, the last 3 bends that we do on the 9th fret, then we go from 9 on the high E to 11, again on the B string. So 2 times, and then we pick another 2 16th notes, and we have, so it's 2 16th notes on the B string, then going to high E 9 frets to 11, and we have a gradual bend here. Then the next lick is going to be like this. So as we have this last bend on the 11th frets of the high E, the gradual one, then we have with the first finger quick bend on the 9th frets, then we play 11 on B, back to high E 9, then we have this pull off from 11 to 9, slide down to 6 on the B string, and then pick high E on the 6th fret, then we have pull off 9 to 6 on the B string, bend on the G string 8 frets, then we have 6 on B, 6 on high E, 9 to 6 on B, and then bend on the 9th fret of the high E string. So all together slowly would be like this. Then after that we have 3 more bends on the 9th fret, and actually we have 4, but the third one, so the first 2 are quarter notes, and then the third one is an 8th note, and we go into another bend, which is the 4th bend, quarter notes on the 9th fret, but it goes into the next lick. So just wanted to break it up like that. So we have 3 bends here, then alright, so this is the lick. So after the 3 bends, we bend one more time, bring it down on the 9th fret, Then we have 6, 8, 6 on the high E string, 9 to 6 on B, 6 on high E, again 9, 6 on B, then bend on the G string, 8 fret, 6 B, 6 high E, 9 to 6 on B, G string, 8 fret, bend up, bring it down, pull off to 6, 8 on D, and 6 on the G string. Alright, so from the previous lick, which starts off with this. Okay, so I'm gonna play it one more time slowly with all the bends. It goes like this. Okay, so after that we go into a series of licks which are all tied together, so we're going to break it up into parts. The first part goes like this. Okay, so it starts off with the G string, 8 frets, bent up. Then we have again these 3 times where we play between high E and the B strings on the 6th fret. 1, 2, 3. Then we have slide into the 11th fret on the high E. Then we pick 11th fret, pull off to 9. Then we have 9 again, pick, and then pull off 11 to 9. 11. Then we have quick bend, pull off to 9. 11 on B, high E 11, I'm sorry 9, then B string, pull off 11 to 9, and then we have this, which is 10 to 12 slide, 11 on B, 13 on high E to 9, with the very slight bend here on the 9th fret. So it sounds a little bit complicated like that, so I'm just going to play it through slowly so you can see what's going on. It goes like this. Okay, one more time. Then after that, the next passage is going to be like this. Okay, so it's again starts off with pull off slide on the B string, 11 to 9 to 6, 6 on high E, 9 to 6 on B, G string, 8 fret, bend up, 6 on B, 6 on high E, 9 to 6 on B, 9 on high E, then we have hammer on pull off 6, 8, 6 on high E, 9 to 6 on the B, 6 on high E, another pull off 9 to 6 on B, G string, bend up 8 fret, 6 on B, 6 on high E, 9 to 6 on the B string. Alright, so again, one more time slowly. Okay. Then the next part, right after this part, we go to so again we change positions here, sliding up to the 18th, 19th position here, and we go into again playing between the high E string on the 18th fret, between high E and the B strings on the 18th fret. So we start off with high E, we do it 2 times only this time. Then we have 18, 21 on the high E, and then we have hammer on pull off 18, 20, 18 on the high E. So we have this. Then we go to B string, 21 to 18, 18 to 21, and bend up on the high E. So we have this. Like that. Then we have so after the bend on the 21st fret, we have another bend up, and as you bend up, stay on this note, then pick it 2 times, 2 16th notes, sorry, like that. And then we have this lick, which is picking the string on the 21st fret high E string, and then you bend up quickly and release it. And we do it for 4 times, okay? And then we have, which is 18, 21, 18 on the high E string. Then after that, next part is going to be like this. Alright, so let's break it down so far. So as we play 18, 21, 18 on the high E, then we have pull off on the B string 21 to 18. Then we have 2 bends like that where we fret the B string on the 21st fret and we bend the G on the 20th fret 2 times. Then we have pull off. So as you bring down the bend, just pick the strings and then pull off from 20 to 18 on the G string, going 20 on D, 18 to 20, and gradual bend on the G string, like that. So all together would be like this, slowly. Then we have, which is 18, again we play between the B and high E on the 18th fret, so it starts off with the B string, 18. Then we have 2 times 18 on the high E string. And then we have 18 on B, high E, B, high E, which is going to be 18, 21, 18. Okay, so one more time. And then we stay on this note. Again, we pick it a few times. 5 times to be precise. So each note is going to be for, the best way again just to listen to the original song and hear when Stevie is speaking that note. So again, you vibrate the string, add some vibrato, and you pick on the 18th fret. And then the last note is going to be shorter, and then we play a double stop, which is on the high E and the B strings, 18th fret, and we slide out, going down to the 6th fret, like that. So, like that, and then we have. So that's the last lick. So as we slide out from this position here, 18th fret down to the 6th, again we are back to the first position of the minor pentatonic. We play a double stop on the 6th fret, and then we have, so it's a bend on the G string, 8th fret, and then you gradually kind of release it, pull off to 6, 8 on D, 6 on G, and then 8 on the A string, like that. And then we have, so it's 5 to 8 on the A string, then we pick 6 on D, 8 on D, down to low E6 fret, and then high E and the B strings on the 6th fret, and slide down. So, sorry, one more time, like that. And that's the end of the solo. Okay, so here's the whole solo slowly, all of the licks together, goes like this. so after the solo we go right into the next verse, the last one, and the licks go like this, the first one. So we slide out from around 21st fret or something like that with the double stop, and then we go into, which is again sixes. So we have on the G slide from 6 to 8 back to 6, and then high E on the 6th fret, adding some vibrato. Next lick is going to be like this. So here we have an even bend on the 8th fret of the G string. Then we have a double stop, 6th fret on the high E and the B, 6 on the G, adding some vibrato, and then we have again pull-offs, which are on the D 8 to 6, and then on the A 8 6 to 5, like that. Then the next lick is going to be, so here we have on the 8th fret of the G, gradual bend, and then picking the double stop on the high E and B strings on the 6th fret. Then we have after that again the familiar one, 6 on G, 6 to high E. Then we have again another one, it's a grace note, so quickly sliding into the 8th fret back to 6 on the G string, and then picking the 6 on the high E. Next lick is going to be like this. Alright, so starts off with the bend on the G string, 8th fret, then we go B6, high E6, 9 to 6 on B, 9th fret on high E, gradual bend. Then we have another quick bend, and then one more bend, but this time we catch the B string again, and we bend the high E with the B on the 9th fret, and then bring it down, and then we do it 2 more times, and then after the 3rd time we go, which is 6 on high E, 9 to 6 on B, G string, 8th fret, bend up, bring it down, pull off to 6, 8 to 6 on D, and then the last bend is going to be on the G string, 8th fret. So all together, slowly will be like this. And then for the ending we have, so we slide from 21st fret or something like that, you know, just hitting these high strings, and then we play part of the E flat 9 chord, which is on the 6th frets, G, B, and the D. So, and then the very end, few licks are going to be like this. Alright, so here starts off with few bends, goes on the G string, 8th fret, gradual bend, then we go to B string, 9th fret, then to high E, 11, and we do one more, so you bend it up, bring it down, and then go right into the 9th fret and bend it kind of half a step, small bend here, so all together. And then after that we have again this. So on the B string, pull off 11 to 9, down to 6, then we pick high E6, B6, high E string, 9th fret, bend up a full step and bring it down. And then we have 6 on high E, 6 on B, back to high E6, 9, 6, 8, 6, still on high E, then we go to B, 9 to 6, 6 on high E, again pull off 9 to 6 on the B string, then we have bend on the G string 8, 6 on B, 6 on high E, 9 to 6 on B, then on G string we have bend 8th fret, bend up, bring it down, pull off to 6, 8 on D, 6 on G, then we have it's a like that, so 8 to 6 on the D string, then we have a little chromatic here, 8, 7, 6, 5, like that, and then we have, which is 6 to 5, pull off, and then slide from 6 to 8 on the A string, 6 on D, 6 on low E, and then with the bar, with the whammy bar, you add some vibrato, and then, you know, just hitting that B flat chord and sliding out. So all together slowly would be like this. Alright guys, so that was it for this lesson. I hope you liked it. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. Also comment, share, subscribe if you're new to my channel. If you would like to support this channel, all of the links are going to be in the description box down below, and I appreciate each and everyone who has done so far. Please don't forget to visit GuitarForce.com for more guitar related stuff. In the meantime, I'll see you again. Take it easy, and as always, let the force be with you.